Salutations, you sexy sluts. Welcome to another episode of Podcastration Classic. We are into February and almost into March with these things, even though this intro was recorded in mid-October of 2025. So it's kind of an overcast day. You can see we're bundled up a little bit. The cold's making its way back. Getting ready to go into winter, on into 2026. Yeah, man, it goes so fast, but I can't complain. I've got so much video of just awesome weekends. I mean, what I got, like 30 biking videos? Like this time, it's me and Brett just out in the weather, enjoying it and biking on these trails. Yeah, I've been spoiled very much this year, so... Yeah, I'm actually kind of looking forward to some cooler weathers and looking forward to the fall leaves changing, getting that on video, and hopefully some snow days here in a few months. Not too many, but, you know, Christmas video, I'm going to try to make that happen for basically just me to watch and nobody else, but I don't care. I do this shit for me. If you find it and like it, cool. If not, I'm just using YouTube as cloud storage to store my own bullshit sessions and my own awesome videos. I say awesome, you know. This is old man shit. So is this intro. I'm going to shut up and let me and Brett get at it.
The greatest podcast of all fucking time will begin in 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. So I told him, that's not a couch. That's a rhinoceros. Oh, snap. Snap. Oh, man. That was a good one, huh? And, yeah, we're back with, you know, first thing I want to get to, because before I forget about them, I did 2 funny things at work today.
Okay.
So, one, we grind parts. So, when you're grinding a part, if one side's a little bigger or smaller than the other side, it's tapered, right? So,
tapered edge, yeah.
that's what we do. You know, the guy told me, he's like, man, no matter what I do, I can't get the taper out of these parts. And I just said, that's why I use gluer instead. Simply because I just replaced tape with glue. Yeah, I'm really proud at how childish and horrible that joke was.
Did he get it?
No. No. The only reason I'm saying it is because I'm just proud of, I think that's the worst joke I've ever told.
No.
So far.
We could probably ask around.
True. Also, probably a lot of them when I'm drunk and don't remember. But another funny thing, another coworker, he's been bitching lately, rightfully so, because we get, you know, little boxes of latex gloves. Mm-hmm. We've been leaving him one glove in the box every day, so he comes in his shift and has to go get a new box. And he was bitching to me about, like, never suspecting me. And today I left him one glove and I put a bunch of tape on the bottom of it and taped it at the bottom of the box too. Just to add that little extra zing. So Monday when he comes back in and goes to pull it out, he knows it's on purpose. And he'll know it's me because I was the only one running his machine because my initials are signed off on running it. So
I keep getting boxes of latex gloves, but they only have room for one finger.
Yeah. The Trojan. I was thinking of so many pranks today. Should I leave him one and just cut one of the fingers off? Like, you know, I had other ideas. I thought about inflating it and tying it off so it's one in there, but it's just blown up like a balloon.
You could make like a rooster out of it,
I think every day, like, think how quickly.
Why have we never got rich like gloves, but like cut the pointer finger off of them so they're made just for him? Like, I got you some custom gloves, Rich.
Oh yeah. That's a good idea. That's a funny joke because he lost his finger at work.
It happened a long time ago, so I think that we're allowed to make fun of him now.
Anyway, there's that. So, the other day, our friend Zach, which you've heard him on one of the episodes this season on our podcast, I invited Zach over to my house to watch a live stream concert for a band, All Them Witches, which we've plugged earlier. So, check out All Them Witches. Check out their new album. It's both great. But we were going to go down to my basement and watch them play live on YouTube on our projector. And I thought how funny it'd be to go at the end of my driveway and build a 6-foot high wall of snow, just about maybe a foot thick, Just, not too thick, because my goal is not him to drive. There's nowhere to drive around it.
I wanted him to turn around.
I wanted him to the only option to come to my house, he has to drive through this wall of snow. And I thought it'd be funny. About 6 foot high, 6 foot, or like 1 foot thick.
When we were kids, why did we never block him in with the Legos like we wanted to?
Probably because
a lot of money in Legos.
Yeah, Legos aren't cheap. They were expensive.
Back then, they weren't like they are today. Like you buy the Star Wars sets today, they're like $100 for 28 Legos.
Yeah, fuck that. And then they had directions to build them anyway, so it's like it wouldn't a part of it be figuring it out, but I guess not.
I like the bucket of blocks, and you just build stuff. Give me wheels, give me a couple big pieces, and then give me my regular blocks.
Yeah.
And let me just let the kid's imagination run wild.
I have another random topic change. It's pretty disappointing. I got 3 new flavors of Pringles.
Okay.
There's Wendy's Baconator Pringles.
Really?
Yes. I got smoked cheddar and bacon.
Okay, that sounds good.
And roasted chicken.
Okay.
And they all kind of sucked. All of them.
Yeah.
The Baconator ones, actually, it's weird because it tasted like burger, but all it tasted like was burger and ketchup, which you'd probably like, which I guess that's about 80% of a Baconator, but I don't know. I thought maybe there'd be some bacon flavor in it.
When you think Baconator, you think of grease, bacon, cheese.
Yeah, and it's all you taste is you think getting the burger taste would be the hardest part, but weirdly, it tastes like just plain, just a...
Yeah, you think you get a little bit of cheese in there.
It just tastes like a burger, no bun, just plain burger patty and ketchup. And the bacon cheddar one just, I don't know, neither of them were that good. I was so excited to get home and I don't know, I've ate 4 of each.
When I buy Pringles, it's rare, but when I do, I just get the original. Just you can't beat the original Pringle.
I like the cheddar.
They're not bad. I just the regular old Pringle.
Yeah, it's true.
It's the Sir Peter.
I'm telling you right now, I'm busting that myth. You can beat a Sir Peter.
Have you busted it?
Oh, who hasn't? You tell me yours was never sore and you never plowed your way through it.
I have never masturbated.
Yeah. So anyway, let's see here.
Well, if I could interrupt that, and this is the right time. Although it's probably summer or spring, it's actually the eve of Christmas Eve, and I'm about to give Levon his Christmas gift.
Yeah. All right. Let's open this up. I'm not gonna do any I think this is gonna be horrible.
It's.
Oh my goodness. That.
What'd you get?
I would have never have guessed in a trillion years if this is what it would have been.
I heard you haven't had it in a while.
He got me a packet of, if you can hear it, Big League Chew bubble gum.
I can say it too on the air because Paul will have long gotten his. He got grape flavor Big League Chew coming his way.
Yeah, what's is this just regular?
Yep, just regular old Big League Chew.
That's the weird thing about gum. I like grape juice. It's not that I don't like grape stuff, but it was just always it was one of the ones I'd pick last. But grape gum was always the flavor I liked the best of gum.
I always like the grape popsicles.
Yeah,
Freezy Pops.
I guess when I think about it, I like grape stuff
the grape,
more than I give it credit
blue,
for.
It's usually blue raspberry. Those are the blues would go, then the purples would go.
Yeah,
and then the reds.
Most
the
candy
and the the whites would stay.
Grape pop is it's good. It's just I would always pick every other flavor before it. But weirdly, gum, and like you said, popsicles, yeah, they're pretty good. Mm-hmm. But I'm more of an orange flavor guy and stuff. But whatever.
I don't know. You know what? Starburst, get your shit together and make a grape Starburst. Why not?
I was gonna say I bet they do, but now I think about it,
they don't, do they? Jesse, grape Starburst, are they a thing?
They have all them weird flavor, tropical shit, and now that you call it out, I can't honestly say.
Nobody likes the lemon. Give it up for grape.
I do. I like the lemon because what I do, every lemon piece, I also eat one of the strawberry ones, and I make pink lemonade.
Well, then you're ruining a strawberry one.
I like the lemon flavor by itself, but strawberry lemonades, I've always put them together, and it's fucking awesome.
I like how you can buy the Starburst packs. It's all red and all pink.
See, I like the original. I like the variety.
If you had to buy just 5 Starbursts, red, pink, yellow, or orange, which pack are you going to buy? You can only buy one.
That's you just named 4.
There's a 5-pack. There's 5 pieces.
Oh, okay. I
Just
thought you
for
meant
that
5
flavor
different
only.
flavors.
You could only buy one flavor.
I would the orange.
Really?
Yeah. What's funny is me and Paul talked. This is going to be coming up in another episode.
Really? See, I'm pretty close first and second with red and pink. I don't know which one I like more. Then orange and then yellow. Like,
see, red, like I said,
yellow will sit and like they will go like stale before I'll eat them.
There's none of them I don't like. Like red would be my least, even though it's still good. Like cherry, it's still good. I just like the other flavors better. I like lemon better than red. Like,
what about the Starburst jelly beans? I like those.
I don't. I'd rather have Starburst.
Oh, me too. But
yeah. Okay. Seems like when I record shows with you, I always have something to bitch about, and
you normally have something to bitch about.
I'm gonna keep this theme going because today's bitch. Now, the other day I was watching a TV show about drugs and alcohol and shit because it's interesting to watch on TV. Sadly, but it is. And they were talking about AA meetings and all that crap, and that leads me to my rant today because, hey, when you have 2 DUIs, you're a raging alcoholic and you got to go to fucking AA meetings.
Mm-hmm.
And what I want to bitch about is please, hopefully somebody listening to this works at one of these fucking addiction clinics or maybe is one of these counselors. And I'm going to tell you, don't fucking hire counselors, A, who take smoke breaks, B, who are severely overweight, or C, have never tasted alcohol or tried drugs. And does that mean sounding? Yes. But I'm telling you, if you're somebody actually addicted, hearing your counselor bitching about wanting to quit smoking cigarettes outside after just being inside telling you how to quit shit, it's fucking stupid.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
When I think about my AA meetings I had to go to, seems to be a problem on the podcast. But,
no, everyone else has a problem.
That's
not us.
it. I just got caught.
Yeah.
But when I went, my counselor was rather large, and she smoked. So you're 100% right.
Yeah,
there.
I had one. Nice. I mean, nice lady.
She was nice too.
And
Yeah,
I'm
she was
sorry,
cool.
But when someone's this girl is at least 300 pounds, and she's clearly has an addiction.
You got yours in Butler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Butler,
mine was
PA.
Armstrong County.
Yeah, and when she's telling you how to quit habits, and it's completely defeats the purpose. It's an oxymoron. My thing is, we all know we shouldn't drink or do drugs, but we did it anyway. Mm-hmm. So the people that are telling us who've never tried the stuff, if they've never done it, take your argument to the kids who've never done it yet either, and try to prevent them from doing it. But if you want if you're going to tell me how to quit something, you better have quit it yourself before, too.
Yeah, that's when I went to my first evaluation at Arc Manor. The dude put me in the lower. He could have given me it was 6 classes or 10 classes. He gave me the lower one, so I had to do 6 classes on Saturday. But I remember him telling me he said he got 2 DUIs before he even turned 21. Of course, he's probably in his 40s whenever I went through it.
Yeah.
And until today, I always thought, isn't that some shit? This guy was an alcoholic and he's teaching me. But now that I'm older, I think you're right because he did knock the shit off.
Yeah.
He even says, he goes, I do have a couple beers, but he goes, you can't be driving around.
Yeah,
he's right.
I'm going to be a football coach. And I've never played football. Here's how you throw a football. Then you just sigh. You just
I can't do it,
granny throw it behind your back.
I can tell you to be really good at it.
I want to, before we move on to the next topic, I do want to say, though, in all fairness, my one counselor who smoked was fucking hot. She was hot. She always wore the short skirt with the boots up, Did
they have fur?
Sometimes. And, she... I didn't want to leave. She was a hot counselor. I had one of the rare...
get myself another DUI to come back.
had the rare, PennDOT worker, quote-unquote, butch lesbian in my group, but she was still hot. So I can only imagine she was clearly the guy of the relationship. So I want to know what her significant other looked like, because if she was a feminine one, holy shit. And her friend was in there. They must have been, went to high school together. Her friend was a hot blonde. I had, 3... smoke shows in this thing, and I was just I didn't listen to a word they told me.
Yeah, I had to go to 2 Sunday classes with mine at Armstrong County.
Yeah,
Sundays are for it's the volunteer ones, people that legit are.
Yeah.
And some of the live-ins, like the Living's Lark Manor were well, they have to go there.
Yeah.
And I remember going in. I'm 21 years old, and I was a little bit of a stud back then.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
To these girls, they were like
Cool down there.
These
bro.
girls were all over me. They were such fucking trash.
Oh man,
I was afraid.
you loved it.
I actually was afraid. They would have been the man in a relationship.
Imagine. Hey, speaking of hot babes, I have an idea.
Hot babe.
Let's each pick a team in the lingerie football league this summer.
That's still going on.
I don't know. I hope so, and we're gonna bet on it. You pick a team, I pick a team.
Happening?
Because
you know what I do?
Have you seen the NFL lately?
I agree to that.
It's pretty shitty.
But also, if the roller derby still goes on, I think roller derby is pretty cool.
Do they still beat the shit out of each other?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just want to see girls in lingerie.
You got the two skinny ones that like try to skate and lap to score the points, but then you got like the softball player catchers up there to like throw elbows and they hit. It's pretty
I just want to see decent to hot girls clobber the shit out of each other, and we'll make a drinking game. If there's a wardrobe malfunction, alcohol's going in our mouths and into our liver. I mean, how could you not want to do this?
The boss is shaking her head no over here.
Might be weird at first watching football with a boner, but you get used to it.
It's better than running into a wall with a boner.
So do they have like fat white guy cheerleaders in the lingerie league?
You and I could only hope because we have a job opening.
Yeah, think about it. They could have fat guys wearing bras on the sidelines with pom-poms jumping around.
We could be like the Saturday Night Live skit, the what with the Spartans,
Something
the cheerleaders.
Like that. They could even have like old...
We could wear the skin tight, like the leotard pantsuits.
Have like past their prime over the hill NFL linemen do it. You know, big fat dudes.
Speaking of NFL though, I guess we do this a lot, but we got to give a shout out to Kevin Green, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this would be old news when you hear it.
Yeah, let's dump one out for Kevin Green, huh?
That guy was fucking awesome. Yeah, I actually heard Levon Kirkland.
Is he dead?
He was on the radio today talking about him. When's the last time you heard that name?
We used to call you Levon
Think about
Kirkland.
it. Everyone, and I know because when I go out of state, even in like other parts of PA, if someone reads my name, they'll say Levon. Because most people hear Elton John. But in where we live, from the 90s Steelers, Levon Kirkland.
Yep.
So people and I always just whatever. I roll with it. I'll be Levon.
Yeah, take Levon,
Yeah. That guy was fucking awesome too. But yeah. Kevin Green. Kevin Green was in wrestling, not in wrestling. Did he wrestle a few matches?
He might have showed up in WCW.
Did he go out with like Hulk Hogan once or something?
I would have to do some research.
Yeah,
I will, but
he was involved. He speared somebody, or maybe got clotheslined or something.
Yeah,
I remember seeing it, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah. Who do you think the meanest linebacker we ever had was? I guess you got to pick Mean Joe, right? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, he was a lineman, right?
Was he? He was a linebacker.
Jack Lambert. Probably. I've seen pictures of him. Like,
do you think like Lloyd? Then you got to think Harrison. Like, there's some
Harrison.
We've had some.
If you had to pick, like,
because Lloyd played before, but everybody says Lloyd was every bit of a hitter as Harrison.
Probably,
like my dad said.
Probably.
Harrison just still is scary.
Harrison was fast. They all were. Even it's weird, like how big Levon Kirkland was, but man, that guy could still fucking run.
Was he bigger than Harrison?
Kirkland was probably not as built, but I mean, still.
I remember watching a video of Harrison do squats, and the bar looked like a piece of like wet spaghetti.
Harrison got bigger after he quit playing. When he left to Pittsburgh, he was always buff.
More on the lifting.
But that was he's like full on Lou Ferrigno bodybuilder shape now.
Yeah, I'd be so if he was mad at me, I'd kill myself.
It's hard to remember because I mean he's the one that did the Tom Brady role. Remember, he's the one that went right up the middle. Tom Brady looked right at him, threw over his head. He hit him dead center in the chest.
Landed on him, right?
Landed on him, and that's what started all this.
Did it break a rib of his? Is that
maybe?
Why?
I mean, it was vicious, but it was also like, hey, move. Move out of the way.
Do you ever watch highlights in the 70s? Like, if a defensive lineman jumped off sides, he would be like, well, I'm over here. He'd grab the quarterback by the face mask and pull him to the ground.
Watch all the shit.
It was still just 5 yards.
Watch all the shit poor
Bradshaw had to go through.
Did you see the ones? the guy picked him up like a wrestling move.
Yep,
threw him over, and I think that was Lambert.
It might have been.
That, like, literally right on his head. Yep. Nowadays, that dude, he would be in jail.
Yep.
Not only kicked out of the league, but he would be like, it'd be like attempted fucking homicide.
Yep.
Yeah, some of them, they just grabbed the face mask and whipped them down on the ground. And yeah. Hey, okay. I'm really trying to think of a way to plug this in to this conversation because we're talking about rules and stuff in football. So, okay, never mind. Random topic change. I think Kittanning and Ford City should replace their police cars with horses. Since we're such a small town, would they be Mounties or is that only in Canada?
I think you have to be I think this is what they call Canadian. Isn't
Police.
that the Border Patrol? Was the Mounties?
I don't know. I didn't know if that's. I just always assumed they were on the police were on. Mounties were on horseback.
Our perception of Canada is so racist and insulting, but they don't care. You know,
hey, not as bad as South Park's. But
at least they don't picture their heads split in half.
At least I don't think they have square tires on their cars. But I just thought it'd be funny because would it be cheaper? I have no idea. But could you imagine if we had fucking police on horses? Running around Kittanning, horse shit everywhere on the road.
Pittsburgh has police on horses, like for St. Patty's Day and stuff.
It'd be fucking great. What are you gonna do on a horseback? Like, are you gonna lasso a victim
in public where you're all on your feet? It's an intimidation factor. Yeah. But anymore, people are so ignorant they start hitting the horses.
Yeah, and whose job is it to go around and clean up horse shit?
I mean, I think in the South Side, enough people step in it that it's not really a factor.
It'd be funny if every horse had a long pole with a scoop, and a cop had to fucking try to think of a funny horse name. Homer, why'd you shit again? And he reaches behind and scoops it up, and he has to put it in a bucket or something.
I like who farted for a horse name.
Yeah. One kind of related topic on that. I recently saw a Facebook post about pound puppies. Do you remember those things?
Pound puppies.
They're them little stuffed animals. They were 80.
I think I do remember those. They were all the rage. There was always something that was all the rage for Christmas.
Yeah, late 80s. We were really young.
It was before Teletubbies.
I had one, and I used to. I mean, I'm talking I'm 3 years old, and I used to keep it in my pants because it was my protector. And my uncle. My uncle used to scare me. They used to say up in his attic was Farmer Cooper. He had a hook hand. And, I was so afraid of their attic. But one day my cousins, pushed me into the door and, locked the door on me up in their attic. And they thought, oh, my God, I'm going to be so afraid. But I had that pound puppy in my fucking
You had
pocket.
a pound puppy in your pants, huh?
Yes, I did.
Did your uncle ever tell you he called his dick pound puppy?
Yeah. But I just wanted to say that story. I just wanted to see if you remembered it at all. But
I think I'd have to see the picture, but
yeah,
I remember all the great Nickelodeon commercials growing up.
Okay, let's go to a commercial break here, and we will pick this shit up on the backflow.
Embrace the heat. Pursue the flame. Fuel your inner fire with Dragon's Breath. The biting new essence from Demon Claw Colognes. Just one little dab, and you'll emanate the hidden dragon within. Love her like a reptile with Dragon's Breath cologne, and she'll roar from you. Demon Claw Colognes. We bring out the inner demon in the wing.
It's an idyllic midsummer day in the peaceful years following the Great War of 2077. The sun shines bright. Birds are in full song. Children play innocently in the streets. Nothing on Earth could ruin this utopian setting. Unfortunately, the evil, fearsome threat falling from the skies isn't from Earth or our galaxy. When the alien cyborg destruction droids rapidly and unexpectedly start to encircle, enslave, and destroy all humans across the globe, there's only one man the people call to. One man humanity can count on. One man with the guts to fight back. That man is Gunfist.
You robo-pussies are gonna pay for this!
A retired special operations soldier, Glenn Gunfist is a well-armed and even better-fisted one-man killing machine. And he isn't the kind of person to stand by and let mankind be pushed around.
Oh no! Destruction droids have captured me and stripped off my clothes and tied up my limber body to this wall in an erotic torture pose. Somebody help me!
Die, you intergalactic assholes!
Oh, Gunfist, you're my hero! Oh, I want you now! Go ahead and ravage me!
Cool. Starring Prance Legwarmer as Gunfist.
Looks like you need some more lead in your diet!
And co-starring Cynthia Mold as Patricia Perkypass.
Oh my, such a big gun you have!
And the Macho Man Randy Savage as the Macho Man Randy Savage.
You alien pricks picked the wrong minute to mess with, yeah.
Critics are calling Gunfist the best action movie event of the decade, and possibly of all time. It's the must-see film event of the year.
See this gun? See this fist? You better run, cause I am pissed!
Gunfist, coming to a theater near you this fall.
I got this on lock.
All right.
Well, we're back.
Obviously, we're back. Well,
Still in black.
let's get this damn beer review out of the way. I'm actually kind of excited about this beer review.
Well, we're both going to do a review on the same one.
Yeah.
So let's both get a number in our mind. I have one in my mind.
Yeah,
and
I got one. First, I want to discuss.
You go
the
first, though. You're
thing
the,
I
you're
wanted
the
to
master.
buy. I will say about this beer, the box it came in was fucking awesome. It caught my eye because it has all these trippy, hippie stoner
The artwork, yeah.
artwork of like this one has alien spider hop things on a purple can, real shroomy psychedelic artwork, and which makes sense because this is from Wicked Weed Brewing. It's the pernicious? Is that right? Pernicious?
Promiscuous?
Pernicious.
I don't speak, podhead.
Whatever.
Ask Ross.
It's
Love you, Ross.
Whatever. IPA, of course. And I'm just going to tell you straight up, I think it sucks. It's a weed beer, which I'm not a fan of, but I don't know. I was told before I got this that, those ones are actually pretty good from some source. I'm trying to see where the hell they're even brewed from.
What's the content? That's going to play a factor.
7.
Oh, it's 7?
It's 7.3.
Okay.
So it's,
okay.
Their head's in the right place. Really cool artwork. It's enough alcohol to get you drunk if you can drink enough
When
of it.
I think podhead beer, I think they're only probably going to drink one. So
Yeah.
maybe
See-
sip at this when you're... Maybe getting high and sipping at it is the way to go.
My thing is, good IPAs taste closer to what the taste of weed would, taste like anyway. Every weed beer that's trying to taste like weed tastes like they brewed a beer and just dumped bong ashes into it. Like, it tastes like bong water. Or they just, hey, let's scrape a bunch of bowls and dump it in our beer. It just tastes like an ashtray to me. And I just don't like it.
Okay.
I'm giving it a 2.
Okay.
I would give it a 1.
Oh.
But I'm giving it a 2 because it has enough alcohol in it to, make you want to dance. Mm-hmm. And the artwork is badass. And that's why I was kind of excited because we always seem to pick good beers. It's been a while since I had one I haven't liked. So it kind of makes me happy on that way. But I'm telling you what, I'm drinking this one and then I'm moving on to another beer.
I was going to go 1 3/4, but after hearing your review on it, I think I'm going to get a 2.25. And here are my reasons why. Number 1, the can is like old school dark character Undertaker purple, and I admire that.
Yeah, that's a good way.
The alcohol content is in the 7s, so you cannot be in the 1 range with a 7% alcohol.
7 or above, I just generally give a point.
And to quote Integrity Farms, tastes like shit, you won't care. So I'm gonna go 2 1/4.
Okay, that's respectable. That's our beer review today. So, like we said earlier, we're sitting around on Christmas, and that got me
It's
to
the eve of Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, and I think we need to invent another major holiday or 2, just so that we can all get off work for a few more days out of the year. This needs to happen
Just
more
don't
often.
make it based on race or religion, or else people will complain.
No, and it's going to be something for adults only. So if you have kids,
no,
your kids go to school.
Now that's age discrimination, so it'll get shut down.
Hey,
There's ways around everything. The writers of South Park would figure it out. They'll make a way. We just need to think like them. What's weird, here's another one. This is kind of a dark thing. I thought, like, you think for all the flack that Jews deal with, you'd think that after the whole Holocaust debacle, it would merit a day or two of, a holiday.
There's also the whole, like, Egyptian slavery thing, too.
Yeah, but I think the Holocaust, the systematic, day-by-day, millions of murders, there should be a day to sit at home and reflect on that, which, of course, we're going to turn into we're going to turn it into a partying and drinking day.
I am Polish, so I was at the tail end of that.
Yeah, you're in the tail end of a lot of things.
Usually jokes.
I think here's another one. Rick James Remembrance Day.
Okay, I'm in.
You just stay home, you get super freaky, you fucking party your balls off, kids are at school, you listen to Rick James.
Do 8 balls.
I challenge anyone to defy that. Everyone, even in the most conservative old white guys in Congress, would have to say, you know what? I could sign up for that. Mm-hmm. Let's do it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I have. How about Couchathon? Just 3 days. You move all your food, everything as close to the couch as you can. Even you pee, just use a bedpan. Worry about that 3 days from now. You just 3 days. You're on that couch. That's it.
You're describing like every weekend for me. Just putting food by the couch and sitting there till Monday.
Yeah, pretty much. I want to be able to stay home from work and do it. That's all.
Oh.
I want to do it even more than I'm already doing. I just want paid day to stay home for 3 days and basically do, like you said, what I do all the time. Yeah, I just want to do it for free.
Yeah.
And, sit around and watch TV. Hey, segue. I want to talk about the TVs we watched when we were a kid. It should be late 80s. To early mid 90s.
Okay.
Because
I can think of one for sure I watched.
I'm just assuming everyone that listens to us is around our same age. So
pretty
when they hear us
much.
say this will be like, oh, I remember that. I'll listen to the next podcast episode. That's a fucking good topic. That's what I'm hoping. Which, it ain't gonna work out that way. But yeah. Here, I don't know how we're gonna do it. All I have is I have a big list of shows here. I don't know if
I had a TV that went to channel 13, click dial.
Yeah. Oh,
and it had a fine tuner.
I had a remote.
I had an antenna. I had a fine tuner on it. I could get Nickelodeon's all I watched.
Did you get you didn't go into the teens of you didn't get the
13, channel 13. Oh, I take it back.
WQED.
It had the click dial, but it also had where you could push the button in on channel 2, channel 3, but it would push it in and put the other ones out.
Yeah,
and
I know
whenever
what
you would
mean.
do the dial, it would do the same thing. If it was top of the line.
Yeah, what, 1978?
Yeah, it was I think 11 or 12-inch screen. It was
mine was 14.
It wasn't a black and white TV, but it also wasn't color. It was gray.
Well, 12 inches, you think it'd just be black.
It was like a gray and blue scale.
You heard that joke, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like a gray and blue scale TV.
Yeah, yeah, I had a small one, but I had a remote and shit.
You do have a small one.
Yeah. I got the Irish curse. So how about this? I'll name a show. You give me no thumbs, 1 thumb, or 2 thumbs. How about that?
Okay.
We'll just rate them. I'll start with the top. Married with Children.
That's a 2 thumbs.
That's a 2 thumber, right? You gotta say that. How about Full House?
I'll give it a 1.
Yeah, I gotta give it a 1. I mean,
I didn't really. I watched
honestly,
it as a kid.
I never really did. I'm giving it. It's no thumb for me.
Bob Saget, though.
I know it was it had its moment, but every time I watched it, I couldn't finish it. I'll be honest.
I watched it as a kid.
It
was always a show to watch whenever I was sick. I don't know why. When I was sick, I watched it.
It wasn't that I hated it. I just never. It just wasn't for me.
I'm gonna give it a 1.
Family Matters. That's with Urkel.
Oh, that's Urkel. Oh, that's 2 thumbs up.
That's 2 thumbs. That's yeah. Roseanne.
I never really watched it, but I also don't want to give it no thumbs up.
Yeah,
so
that's kind of where I'm at. I'll give it a 1 just because it had John Goodman in it.
Yeah.
I like John Goodman.
We also grew up in Kittanning, so it was about pretty much any family in our town.
Yeah.
White trash. We were a good old white trash here in Kittanning.
Yeah. How about Home Improvement?
I liked it, so I'll give it 2.
I'll give it 1. It was funny enough, but it just...
I watched the shit out of that show. I watched it a lot.
It was good. It was, I'll give it that. Friends? Yeah.
I mean, I watched it 1.
That's
I think that 70s show is better, but
yeah,
I'll give it 1.
Well, that was more 2000s.
Yeah.
How about the Wonder Years?
2.
That's 2.
2.
Clearly.
For sure.
There's nothing else needed.
It was on Netflix back when I was allowed to partake, and I would get high, and I watched like a few episodes a night. Oh, great show to watch stoned.
Yeah. Did you ever watch MacGyver at all? That was an
not.
80s thing, but
I did
saw
not
some
watch it.
It was a one.
It has a following. So
it was
I
a
would give
one
it a go.
when I was real little, but it was always about. It did have him. Every show he diffused bombs. Super cheesy 80s.
Oh, was
you
it?
couldn't do that show now because it would have just been. But I just remember he had a rockin' mullet and
If you had a mullet,
it was a one
I'm going to
for-
go ahead and give it a 1 for the mullet.
terrible show, but their heart was in the right place. Saved by the Bell. Are you a fan of that?
My sister watched it, so like, as a kid, by default, she was the older sister. I watched it a
Yeah.
lot. And you know what? There's way worse out there. I'll give it a 1.
It's just a no for me. I just never watched it. Like it wasn't.
Also, when I was a
I
kid,
just-
I fell in love with Kelly. I was 9, and we were supposed to get married.
I hear you. Alf.
Me and Jesse been watching it. And,
That's a 2.
Season 1 and 2, 2 thumbs up. Season 3 and beyond,
You can say that for a lot of shows too.
yeah,
but
I'll give it a 2 for season 1 and 2.
yeah, that's kind of Seinfeld.
I don't really like watching a full show, but I'll watch a full episode and I will laugh 3 times.
It's where
You know what?
it's.
It takes a bad rap. I'm giving it a 2.
I thought it. See, I'm thinking it was overrated. I think it has its. Every show has its moments.
they
but
have
it-
a lot of moments in that
but-
show.
Their style of humor of like overreact. I don't know. It seems like it was really repetitive. I couldn't watch more than like 2 episodes.
You're right, but
That's-
also no soup for you.
So that's the 1 for me.
I'm giving it a 2. I have to.
Yeah. The Simpsons.
You know what?
That's.
Like,
Ooh, Paul's gonna be mad if you don't give it a 2.
I'm giving it a 2 because how can you not?
Yeah.
But also, like, there's like 4 cartoons I would rather watch than it.
Yeah.
But how do you not? Even the older ones, I'm like, yeah, they're funny. And there's a
I
lot
think
of funny things.
The older ones to me, like the 90s, early 2000s,
Yeah.
are just that's fucking.
I'll give it a 2. You cannot give it a 2. I mean, I would expect to be tarred and feathered
Yeah.
in the street.
And this is another clearly a 2. Beavis and Butthead.
I just showed me
yeah.
and Jesse just watched some highlights
Yeah.
today.
I wish they could stream
Even
it.
when
the
it
full
came
episodes.
when it came back, like 8 years ago.
Yeah, it
those were funny.
It was funny.
And
Yeah,
how,
they still had the same voice.
when a show comes back and it's funny,
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
that's impressive.
Damn it.
That never happens. So
So yeah,
remember the episode
I give it like
where they weren't
2
allowed,
thumbs up.
where they weren't allowed to laugh the whole day at school, and they came outside. They were like bursting
yeah.
red and sweating.
Yeah, with the
They're,
I remember their
they couldn't laugh enough.
their fucking high blood pressure principal looked just like our principal,
Bouch.
Mr. Bout. Mr. Bout. They both looked like. There's no way he's still alive. He had to have had a heart attack.
Oh my
at like
god,
60.
he was never not mad.
Guy was just a grumpy bastard. He must have hated his fucking
That
life.
is how every middle school principal should be, though.
Yeah, it's true. Fresh Prince.
For the themes, I don't know.
I can't give it less than a 2.
Yeah,
It's just it is too funny.
it is because
even-
Jazz getting thrown out.
Yeah, even if the
There's
show
so many funny
wasn't
things.
that funny,
The Carlton dance.
but yeah, Jazz getting thrown out of the front door.
They only filmed it once, and they would show the same. He would be wearing different outfits.
Yeah. X-Files.
I watched it. I mean,
It was a 1 for me. I did watch some of it.
if it wasn't for puberty and the redhead girl,
Yeah, well, I
I
was-
would have never watched
See,
it.
I was. That's
Don't
actually
judge
good.
me.
Was she redhead or was she blonde? And like, because it
I
seems
thought
like
she was
I
red.
remember her hair being different colors. I guess.
She wasn't even hot. She wore
She
suits.
was hot. If anything, the suit.
She wore suits and covered up so much. I was dying. Like,
Yeah.
Can't you wear a bikini?
That's what I'm
I
saying.
was 14. so
she
don't
was
judge
hot,
me.
and I've seen her in a bikini in pictures, and yeah, so she is definitely hot. Okay,
What was her name?
Scully?
Scully and
Something-
what was the
Mulder.
guy's name? Mulder and Scully. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know him on a first name
I like
basis.
the song. It was a cool theme song. Yeah.
Was it like? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a.
Hey, there was a couple cool episodes.
Yeah, it was. All right, it was a good filler show.
Yeah.
easily a 2. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
The original.
We're getting into like
the original, yeah.
we're going into cartoons and Nickelodeon now. Yeah,
bowl of cereal,
the one that set
Saturday
the standard
morning.
to this day for everything, for sales, for cartoon quality, video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ninja Turtles just.
I had
awesome.
so many toys of
Everyone
Ninja
did.
Turtles.
That was Christmas time in 91.
Would you open up a turtle?
Dude, they were awesome. I'm gonna lump all these together. DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, and Tailspin were all.
I'm glad you looped them all together because they pretty much looped together to me.
I just wasn't a fan.
I would watch them.
I'm not no no thumbs for me just because
I remember
didn't grab me.
DuckTales was on after I got home from school, had a snack, it was starting.
Yeah.
So I'd watch it. And like a lot of shows kind of went over the years where they'd feel the right time slot.
Try to get through this list here. I still got a bit more. Tasmania.
Yep. I was wondering if you're going to bring that one up. That's 2 thumbs up for me.
2 for you. Just honestly, it's another one where I just didn't really watch it.
No, I like that
I got to give it
show
no
a lot.
thumbs just because I didn't. It's not even reflecting on the show. I watched it on other channels, I guess. Doug.
2.
I'm going to give Doug a 1. I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
Because I know the reason why was because every time I watched Doug, even though it was pretty good, Ren and Stimpy was after it, and to me that was a 2. But it show's horrible.
Demented.
It's demented and stupid, but I loved it when I was a kid.
Me and Jesse even know some of the beat songs.
The beat songs,
Like Killer Tofu.
Killer Tofu.
What was the other one
Banging
you
on a
liked,
trash
Jesse?
can.
What was your favorite beat song?
Drumming on a street light.
You know it. You're embarrassed.
Or strumming on a street, or whatever. Rugrats.
I mean, I'll give it a 1 because I watched it. I
About
was real little.
I'll give another. That's no thumbs for me. About real monsters.
I mean, I'll give it a 1. It was my
That was
least
a 1.
favorite, but also I watched it. So.
You Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh yeah, that's. Can I do a 1.5?
I guess. I'm just gonna. I'll give it a 1. I'll stick to.
I really enjoyed it.
Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
I never watched it.
That's a 2 thumbs for me because I
Really? I'll give it.
and Nick at Night. It was.
I'll give it a 1.
I thought it was really
reluctantly.
funny. It just like
They
tried to make it like adult comedy for kids.
Yeah.
And it was it was a stretch, but I liked it. I bet you $20 you can't give this next one less than 2 thumbs.
Okay.
Johnny Bravo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Come on.
There was a chance to me that you didn't watch it much, so I didn't. But
And to be honest, I probably only saw half the episodes, but he was.
yeah.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, I loved it. He'd get hurt like hair never.
I like.
Never
He looks in the mirror, he's like, "I'm gorgeous."
Yeah. Pinky and the Brain was.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think it's a 1 for me.
I don't know if it's a 2 because I don't know how long it went, but definitely a 1.
Hey Arnold.
I like the show. I don't know if it's a 2.
I liked it, but
I can't. How can I not give it a 2? Because I watched a lot of episodes.
See, I actually like. I kind of liked it when I watched it, so I'll give it a 1. But I didn't watch it that much.
And we actually watched like a lot when quarantine first started. We like went back to all these throwback shows.
Yeah,
and it was enjoyable even like as an adult, just to kind of fall back on.
How about Are You Afraid of the Dark?
That's a 2 for me.
That's actually a 0 for me.
I
didn't
that
like
show.
it.
Loved it.
I just never liked it. I didn't like scary movies.
Although I will say, I was like, I will pay a lot to buy the whole series, and then I saw the whole series was like $60, and I said that's too much money.
I'll pay a lot.
So,
except unless it goes over my cap.
Yeah, if it was like $15, would have bought it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's too worthy or not.
I think we're gonna end here strong. I got 3 shows left, and I'm gonna tell you right now, these are all 2 thumbs for me. Legends of the Hidden Temple. Do you remember that much?
Yep.
I was young, but that
was the
awesome.
game show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I never liked that one too
That was
much.
like
it's a 1.
the.
It's a 1.
It was like.
To me, not as good as Double Dare.
Yeah. See, I didn't have that on the list. I forgot all about that. I just like Legends of the Temple. I like the whole temple. That was like a Nickelodeon version of like real life Crash Bandicoot to me. That's how I think of it.
See that.
Salute Your Shorts.
A 2.
2. Clearly. I don't even think we need to go into detail. And Nickelodeon Guts.
Guts. I was thinking of Guts and you said Hidden in the Temple.
That's the other. They kind of went together. Like, Guts was.
You did leave
that
out.
was like the Gladiators.
One I was hoping you would say. What about, remember Bobby's World?
Not really.
You don't remember Bobby's World?
Bobby's World. I remember the name.
The beginning scene, the little short kid, the black kid rode the tricycle.
I just don't think I watched it.
Dude. Well, Bobby's World's one that you left off the list that I watched, and it was good. A good show.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I just wanted to.
And you also didn't say Hey Dude.
Hey, dude. There's another one I forgot because I just didn't
No,
watch.
I liked Hey Dude. It was a 1 for me.
Any other ones that I. Cause, yeah, these are the ones I remember.
Pete and Pete?
Pete and Pete. That was a 2 for me, too.
Yeah, I liked
Good
Pete
pick.
and Pete.
Mostly because.
Was it Arnie or Art? What was the strongest
Yeah.
man?
The strongest man in the world. Good call. I forgot about that one.
And that's all I would really add to that list that I can think of right now.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think this is a pretty solid episode.
Yeah. I haven't done this in a while. I'm going to end with a band plug, as we always do. And I always, I try to plug new bands. But every once in a while, I try to go back and give an underrated band a shout out. And I want to give a shout out to an underrated band, Georgia Satellites.
They had a hit.
Yeah.
Is that Change in My Pocket going jing-a-ling-a-ling?
Yeah.
That's them, right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't really know by them.
Man, I'm trying to think what the name of that song is.
I can't think of
Something, keep your hands to yourself. Or
Don't hand me no lies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had the big hit. We're butchering the song, but
yeah,
but they had they had 3 albums in their prime before they called it quits. But they have the first album. That's a damn good song. So and they have a lot more of that. And their third album, I think, is pretty good. And it's nothing complicated. What you hear on the radio is a hit. Yeah, it's more of the same. But if everyone loves it, so. Get the CDs and listen to more of it, man. It's just fucking 80s bar rock music.
I like 80s bar rock.
Yeah, just straight up. And I think they're just underrated. They have a lot more songs than what you hear on the radio, and it's worth putting in. It's good. Makes you want to drink some beer. So Georgia Satellites. I know their first album just called that. They have one called like Open All Night or something. And I don't know. I forget what the third one's called, but yeah, just want to give them a shout out. Long overdue. Underrated. And yeah, we can end this shit. Oh, I just choked on spit there. So, yep, podcastration out. Wreck your car over a bridge, or listen to a podcastration.
One or the other.
Pay attention to the road and save yourself.
Yeah, it's that easy.
Well, what do you know? We ran out of time.